Welcome back, Rambler fans, to a new season of the Rambler Sports Soccer. I'm Emily Morgenstern.
Wichita State just had their 14th straight win to take them to the MVC Championship for the first time since they won it in 2014. I sat in on their press conference to hear what they had to say. Head coach Greg Marshall said that Missouri State played well, but contributed the Shockers' strong shooting to their win. Center Shaquille Morris said that they're ready to take on the Redbirds tomorrow and said that it'll be a good game, but the Shockers are ready to let the doubters down. So they didn't think that would be such a close game, having Illinois State ranked at number 1 and Evansville at number 8. And Illinois State did get off to a slow start thanks to a lot of fundamental mistakes. They missed a lot of rebounds, a lot of layups, but in the second half they had a really strong bench. Kayshawn Evans came off the bench, scored 16 points. And DJ Clayton came off the bench, scored 12 points. As well as the team, they had 11 blocks, which is now a new record from MVC tournaments. So all of that put together helped the Redbirds get that win.
The Illinois State Redbirds took on the Evansville Purple Aces in the first game of the quarterfinals. It was a close game early on, with Illinois State taking the lead in the beginning of the first half. A putback by Evansville, David Howard, tied the game at 17. But a Redbird dunk gave Illinois State momentum going into the second half. A three-pointer by Paris Lead starts off the second half, and a steal by Jalen Brown that he takes coast to coast puts Evansville back in the game. Kayshawn Evans had 16 points off the bench and shoots this step-back jumper to secure the game for Illinois State. The Redbirds beat the Purple Aces 80-69 to advance to the semifinals. Jalen Brown led with 24 points for Evansville, and Paris Lead had 13 for Illinois State. The Ramblers ended their losing streak when they faced Valparaiso on Tuesday at Loyola Softball Park. Valparaiso scored the first run in the game in the top of the second, but Loyola's center fielder Shannon McGee answered with a 3-run home run in the bottom of the inning. But the Ramblers' lead didn't last long when the Crusaders scored 2 more runs in the top of the third. Pitcher Kylie Jones came in to relieve starter Keenan Dolezal for the Ramblers in the 4th inning. It was a close game for the remainder of the game, and Jones worked out a jam in the 5th, stranding 2 Crusaders on base. The score remained tied at 3 through regulation, but an RBI single by Kristen Leah in the bottom of the 8th sent Loyola home with the 4-3 win over Valparaiso. The win brings Loyola's overall record to 17-7. Up next, the Ramblers travel to Springfield, Missouri to face the Missouri State Bears for a 3-game series on March 25th. As we kick off Arch Madness, players are hard at work, but they aren't the only ones. We got a behind-the-scenes look at what it takes to run a tournament like Arch Madness. I was able to talk to Sean Clark, who's a maintenance electrician here at the Scott Trade Center, who makes sure the tournament runs smoothly.
I'm Emily Morgenstern, and I'm in the David Student Center, and today I'm asking students if they know the answer to the burning question, what is a Rambler?
Loyola University of Chicago is the only university in the country that calls their student body the Ramblers. The nickname Ramblers was first adopted by the university in 1926 because the football team was constantly traveling due to the fact that they did not have a home field. The football program was dropped in 1930, but the name Ramblers stuck. In 1982, Bo Rambler, Bo being short for hobo, became Loyola's mascot. The university later realized they needed a more appropriate mascot, so in 1990, the current mascot, Lou Wolf, was born. Loyola Athletics deemed Lou Wolf a better fit because it represented the school's Wolf and Kettle logo. Today, Lou Wolf is a symbol of school pride for Loyola University. The mascot can be seen rambling around campus while interacting with students, as well as cheering on the Ramblers at sporting events. Through the wins and losses, celebrations and heartbreak, Lou Wolf will always be there. For the Ramblers Sports Soccer, I'm Emily Morgenstern. Go Ramblers.
Milton Doyle's basketball career might be over at Loyola, but he's not done with the sport just yet. Doyle will join 63 other NBA hopefuls at the annual Portsmouth Invitational on April 12th through the 15th. The women's golf team didn't let the strong wind stop them from performing well this weekend. The Ramblers had an impressive second-place finish at the Bradley Spring Invitational this past weekend. Senior Olivia Lindsley led the team, shooting a final round of 75 to earn a 7th-place finish on the individual leaderboard. Not far behind was senior Bernie Sinopol and freshman Elena Bowser, who finished in a 3-way tie for 13th place. LaRon Norton took first place in the 400-meter dash for the men, and Sydney Stunkel, Emma Hatch, and Lindsay Brewis took first, second, and fifth place in the 5,000-meter. Kira Washpun took first place in the long jump, leaping a personal best of 5.86 meters, making her the second best in Loyola history.
Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Emily Morgenstern.
And I'm Claire Philby. Check back next week for another episode of the Rambler Sports Locker.
And as always, don't forget to turn out the lights.